When I started painting, you look at everything differently.
In general, I think the art, it changed the way how I look at things. If I go travel, or you just think that it's pretty, you go for the famous stuff. But once I start to paint, you look at your surroundings, you find beauties everywhere. Even in a cloudy day, in whatever ugly place, a little two shed, you can find something really exciting. You can turn that into a beautiful painting. And you look at artists, like they paint very simple things, but they make it really colorful and different colors in the shadows, the sunlight. That part is just, if you don't understand art, be able to paint to get.
I used to do a lot of photography, but then I was kind of not satisfied with photography anymore, and I really had a big urge to paint. So yeah, painting, music, dance are all very inspiring. So you're always looking at like some scene, what are the values, how would I mix that color? You're dreaming about how you mix different colors. I mean, I'm taking crazy pictures of trees like going like this against the sky because I'm trying to figure out, is the sky certain values, it lighter than the leaf? You just see everything differently. Every time I come, I feel like it's a huge honor that I get to paint here and copy the masters, because you can copy from a photograph, but it's not easy. Like here, I can come up very close and see how we make the brush strokes and the exact color. I can hold up my brush and see exactly the colors. It's wonderful to be here, and I don't mind being around people. I'm glad they're interested.
Oh, it's overwhelming, and I love to paint outside. And in the beginning, the painting of people can be intimidating, but after a while, I think it's really good training because it trained me not to be distracted, even though people go, passing by, and I concentrate. And the other thing is chatting with people, ask questions. They want to find out background or art or story about artists. And sometimes I can inspire people to start. It's really good. I always like the impression, and I'm originally a watercolorist. I started painting watercolor. It's a particular painting. In a way, it might need a watercolor because the stroke texture and color contrast, white colorness, that's always attractive.
I'm very interested in this woman and wondering what is her story from the time that it was painted. Some a change in the culture where she could go to the bar by herself, no questions asked. I'm wondering what she thinking. Would she have a bad day? Would she be a good day? What's she thinking about? I think I see it more as an educational tool. Like I choose the piece usually because there's something I want to learn from that artist. This is my first portrait that I copied, so I'm learning about flesh colors and the colors of the dress, how to mix them. When I do a Perot in the gallery next door, it was about greens and how to make trees. How does he make the foliage on the tree? So for me, it's an educational tool.
Normally, when I pick, we have to pick a choice of the painting and get a permit for each one. So I would try to read the history of a piece of art and the story behind it. That makes me learn a lot about the artist and part of the art history. And then with each people, part of the details and study brushstroke, the reflection in the water. That is just really fascinating. I'm hoping I can copy it. That's a really good way of learning.
I guess the look in her eyes, I'm still kind of interpreting what that is. I've discovered a lot of things on this one. I thought it was a bowl of chocolate ice cream, but then the title is Plum Brandy. So I figured out it's a plum in a glass, like an old-fashioned drink. It's not chocolate ice cream.